But these 300 cows cannot feed me, okay? Alright. I can't spend like
No, but you
a
get
huge
to,
sum of
but
money, right? Or like
you get to
300.
play, you get to play like a game, or you get to feed the cow virtually, which
Yeah
is
lah.
sort of
Okay.
like
What is this new system where digital only products are bought and sold?
The painted work by the robot known as Sophia sold for $700,000.
It's part of an explosion of investment mania that's taken off during the pandemic.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
最近有看到很多搞艺术的朋友呢，都在玩 NFT。
It's like an unfathomable number, to be quite honest. It's just crazy.
Okay. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. So we are doing another week of this dumbass shit, right? And to be honest, lah, for the past few weeks, that I've been just looking around while we're trying to find for topics for this dumbass series, right? I've been just prompted by YouTube and Spotify and everything about this thing called NFT. And I think, like, you know, right, NFT has been out for like so damn long already. And I was like, okay, what, you know what? Why just not just do it this NFT, right? So all I know, right, the NFT is just this thing called non-fungible token, you know, and pretty much that and something related to art, you know, because NFT is like art pieces, and pretty much like, you know. So what is actually NFT in, like, you know, the simplest ever term, like read just the easiest term, like someone dumb, like real dumb, you know, dumb 5-year-old can understand what the hell is NFT.
I mean, it is okay. The easiest, the most used word thrown around regarding NFT is they call it as a digital asset lah, something that you own, that you
Right.
pay, you buy the NFT. It means you have direct ownership of that particular thingy, that art, and it is, yeah, as you said, it's non-fungible token. The difference between this and the cryptocurrency is cryptocurrency is something that you can exchange it one per one value. If you have one Bitcoin, you exchange to a different Ethereum or whatever, you convert it, it will be matched with the price of that one Bitcoin lah. But for NFT, it means that let's say this NFT created is a different, meaning the value that it matches the next thing will be totally separate. It will not be identical. Each NFT is unique by itself. That's the difference between this and cryptocurrency. Like, you know, money, right? Okay, money 1 ringgit everywhere, so 1 ringgit, right?
Yeah,
I should have used this lah, not cryptocurrency. Like, more easy to understand. 1 ringgit value everywhere is 1 ringgit, right? But let's say if I draw a picture of a cloud or whatever, right? This particular picture of a cloud won't be the same as the next picture of a cloud. It will be different. So this is
Okay.
NFT. And you were mentioning YouTube videos all over, so they'll say that NFT is something that, you know, used to invest. You flip it. Let's say you purchase some NFT that are worth like one BNB. The next few days it becomes a 10 BNB.
What's BNB?
Binance money, right? Say, I also
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
really
yeah.
remember.
It's-
Binance.
it's
Also,
by,
so it's like another form of crypto lah.
Yeah, it's another. The Binance is just the worth of that NFT. So like, it's like investment lah. Definitely, you buy low, sell high, or you buy high, sell low, up to your strategy lah.
So BNB is not a cryptocurrency. It's just the
It's a
worth of it.
cryptocurrency. It's a cryptocurrency.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Okay. You just you can open up your Google or whatever. You
Mhm.
try searching for OpenSea. Or OpenSea is international. For Malaysian one, it is called pentas.io. So if I remember correctly lah, OpenSea uses Ethereum and pentas.io uses Binance mostly. So these are all based on the website's preference, whether they are the one that do most of the research, which has lower fees, transaction fees, or they call it gas fees or mint fees, or etc. etc.
But you must buy with crypto lah, right?
Yeah. You use
And then
crypto
to
as
buy
the,
crypto, you need to. I don't know, man. For me, right. Last time when I knew when crypto came about, to me, I know, like, in Malaysia, I think it was the past year or something lah. In Malaysia, like, crypto was so up in the news, right? But our Malaysian banks, like, you know, weren't okay with it. Is it okay now? Like, can we
No,
they
actually?
are.
Now it's fine already lah. All is good. All is fine, right?
No, it's a bit of a grey area lah, I think, because they didn't explicitly say that they bar you from transacting using crypto, but they didn't recognize it as a form of what do you call it? A form of, I think, money. Is it the correct term? I forgot the exact term for it.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
they are now still using it as your own investment stuff lah, like a separate fund like that. Because Luno is recognized by Malaysia's SEC.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. They only recognize the platform.
The platform, the
Yeah,
currency is a
they don't
different
really
question.
recognize the cryptocurrency. So let's say I want to use Bitcoin to buy stuff right directly from a vendor. Let's say in a shopping mall lah. I can't do that yet because it's not a form of recognized currency here. Unless the Bank Negara says that now all of you can use Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency to buy and exchange stuff, then only you can do that. That's why the whole e-wallet came about. We can start using like Grab, Touch and Go, and to use for daily transaction. But cryptocurrency, not yet. You can only buy it like Laxmen said, a form of investment.
But can you cash out? Like, can, right?
Actually, can. Can.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can
Can,
sell your whatever currencies you have to the current market, then you withdraw trade through cash to
Okay.
your
Okay.
bank.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So basically now whatever you want, you buy cryptocurrency, you can only buy with NFT live in Malaysia. You can see simply in simple terms lah. Unless you have any other lubang or whatever lah.
But okay lah. Okay, talking about NFT again lah. So what's so good, right? I don't know, man.
Okay.
People
I
always
think-
say, right, that you buy NFT, it's just like a piece of digital art, and then all it's like it's just out there, just copy paste, right? Like why would someone just try to, get one and own one lah? And you have to, and not just that, you have to like change from your money, your ringgit, into some sort of one of the
Image that you
brand, one of
can
the
write.
currencies that you guys mentioned earlier.
Yes,
And then after that, gotta jump into you getting the NFT, right? And then, why
Okay, you can
Why
look
would
at
someone
it,
do that, man?
You can look at it two ways lah. One way is that like normal skeptical people will be like wondering why the hell you want to pay so much, whereas you can just right click and save it as a image,
yes.
screenshot, etc. Right? Okay, this is one point of view. The second point of view is you have to see from the artist or creator themselves. One thing that NFT really helps all these surviving artists is, one, it provides you a place where if I'm an artist and I publish my works, I mint it through whatever platform they are, it will be forever. I can keep track of my art. Okay, physical art. If you draw a particular art and you sell it after that, after you pass on your first transaction, you sell it to the next seller already. That next seller, he can do whatever he wants, right? Then you physically cannot keep track where he is. What? It's not possible you sell your first art to someone in Perak, then the fella in Perak maybe sell it to another person in Johor, then you also kelam kabut, don't know where is where. Right? NFT lets you know what happens to your art. I create and sell that. This technology creates a blockchain, sort of a digital unique code or whatever, that you can is publicly accessible. So they track it through your wallet. If you open Pentas.io or whatever, there's also a list of something called history under whatever you can see lah. They will have the first tag of the particular NFT will be the owner. I created it, I minted it, so you can see my details there. Just the key or whatever lah. Then the next person that buys it, he will be the owner. So you can see how the owner passes from this person to next person, and then he goes on, moves on. So you can keep track of this. This is the first thing.
I get right. I totally get that why it's so important to have it for artists, right? But then I came across the article and then I see read, right, there was this point where it says that if you have the NFT, alright, you buy it already, but actually it does not belong to you, You just so happen to own it, right? But then the ownership, right, it's not entirely in your hands, right? You don't get to distribute it. You can't buy the NFT art and then reprint it elsewhere, right? Because you're distributing the art, right? And you can't sell it that way. So
I mean, I have never heard someone sell or what lah, but what is the most practiced thing that they're doing with NFT now is usually once I buy that NFT for a lower price, I would just sell it out for a higher price. So that's how
like trading lah.
Yeah,
No, I think-
it's trading lah. One more other thing people are doing now is they're using it as a connection or stuff. Twitter has this built-in function under iOS where, let's say if I purchase an NFT and I link it into my Twitter account, my profile picture, if I were to use that NFT that I own, it will be in a hexagonal shape or something like that. So it lets Twitter or everyone knows that you own this NFT. So people will instantly think you are like a baller or whatever lah, some legit account lah. So you make connections like that lah.
I think coming back to Ming Jun's original question, whether people can actually sue or enforce it in a way. I don't think so because that's not the point of NFT. Like what Laxmen said, that it's sort of like a glamorized way of saying that I own this piece of art. I'm the original owner. I get to say that I have the exact ownership of it lah. It's not exactly like a copyright thing, like copyright on YouTube, right? Or let's say I use like a particular song by a particular artist, or the artist can sue you if you didn't get permission. But in this NFT world, right, they are more concerned about the next selling price the next selling price, or rather than the ownership of it, because more likely than not lah, the person that bought it lah, it's not the original artist man. He or she couldn't care less whether that art is it's by who or by what. But it's not his art. It's just that he bought it. He thought that it has a certain value, and he wants to make more money out of it.
I don't know, man. It means people just get NFT just to make money. I mean, just to trade lah. All they do is just trade.
It might be also you can see it as maybe a hobby thing also. Okay. When I were to say those who are collecting stamps are a bit pointless, then it's the same thing as someone that's collecting NFTs. So we can't see the worth now because NFT is still a very early thing. Right. I would say, but like stamps during that year it was printed out and then you buy it, other brown people you will be judging you, so like it's not worth anything now, why are you buying it now? Yeah. But 50 years later suddenly it turns out to be very profitable or very exclusive. How? Same thing NFT. I buy it now this year, everyone called me stupid, but in 10 years later suddenly it turns out to be something very unique. Then how leh?
Okay. Alright. See, right? So let's say, right, if I get an NFT, it's a 2D piece of art, right? It's a 2D piece of art, and then that's it. So I have ownership over something lah, and then you can sort of say that goes into the metaverse, right? So in the metaverse, I own this thing inside there, right? It maybe becomes like a 3D kind of an object lah, or an item, whatever that is. Okay, but right, you see, when in the metaverse, right, I spend so much money, right, to get my stuff. Let's say I get a house already, right? I get my house, huge piece of land, right? Then I got like 300 cows, right? Then I got this 300 cows to milk, right?
Okay.
Right? Okay. But
What, digital cows?
but okay. But these 300 cows cannot feed me, okay? All right. I can't spend
but you
huge lot of money on like 300.
You get to play like a game where you get to feed the cow virtually, which is sort of
okay. You see, I give you a dystopia vision, right? Okay, without whatever happening in Ukraine, you never know. Suddenly, Mao Zedong decides, Taiwan, Malaysia, Singapore, whatever lah. Imagine if those type of situations lah, like okay, your food, daily sustenance, physical, yes, definitely needed, right? But let's say, imagine if humanity finds a way, right, to be able to feed you digitally. Then you see they fucked today lah. Everyone's house, right, their physical body, right, will be only confined to a bed, and you'll be hooked onto the internet verse. So NFT becomes your digital property, or like how you see property now. That's a dystopian future lah. Like the Black Mirror shit.
Yeah, it's like Ready Player One, but for
Ready Player One.
But for 80
But
plus
it's sad
viewers,
lah,
Yes.
Feels like preparing for this for the end of the world, when you just hit into like the Fallout stage, all is gone. All you gotta do is just hide in a freaking box, and you'd be like, it's so hard to fucking live, right? And then like Elon haven't found a place to Mars yet. There's no way to go there. It's a sustainable way, and
no lah. Look at it the positive side lah. Like now, you just those stuff let our next generation think about lah. But NFT is just it's good for the artists. I would say it really helps them gain international recognition. I think you also know lah. Living life as a normal office worker is already hard. Imagine as an artist, right? There's a new coming artist, right? You need connections. it's not easy to open your own gallery and then show in KLCC.
But I
It's hard,
think
right?
coming back to what impact does it does to the Malaysian art industry lah? Because Laxmen said that it's a good thing for artists lah. But so let's say lah, Benju for you lah, you I think you're more in tune with this since you have some I think artistic background. So what do you think about it though? Like does it really help artists apart from the money thing?
Right.
Money thing like,
Right, apart from the money thing, right, I feel it's like it's actually the best thing lah. I mean, not say the best thing, like what the hell, right? Because like people buying, bidding in, and then you're like, it's a waste of like you just get launder your money there, right? But I feel that's really great for artists because it gives you that kind of recognition, in the world where you know that piece is owned by you, that you created it, and people can't just say that they own it because you are the creator, and this NFT gives you that ownership, that so-called like legal rights or whatsoever. But it's to say that this is something that you made, you own it, right? And that belongs to you, right? And you have the right to sell it out, right? And other people don't have the rights to copy your shit and then sell it online, right? So so yeah lah, please go ahead and support our dear Malaysian artists. Because don't think that it's Malaysian and then you'd be like, screw it lah, just Malaysian, no quality one. Next thing you know, they leave Malaysia, right? And then they get all the recognition in the world. And then when you try to claim that they are Malaysian and whatsoever shit like we like to do, right, it's too late. So go ahead, go and support, buy NFTs, buy whatever, at least purchase properly from them. Like if you're using the artwork, purchase from them, Please don't do pirated shit. Alright. The artists just hate it. Goodbye.